Hello and welcome to the show that hopefully never ends here, and this is Niccolini Orange here, live here pretty much from the Costa Coffee of Haverhill in Suffolk. Yes, I'm going to tie up what has been pre-requested by a fan of the group. I say fan, maybe that's the wrong choice of words, but of course, yeah, let's change it, like some people do change things, don't they, of words, as we well know. But of course, first of all, Merry Christmas to everyone, including, of course, the one that has pre-requested this kind of session here, which I'm going to do very briefly, of the coffee which I'm trying out today. And that request has been from a supporter, and say supporter instead of fan, because I don't like the word fan really often, but you can use it, but actually I prefer to use support. So a supporter that supports our channel by the name of Melissa, so Merry Christmas to you and your family, although I don't really know them, but of course Merry Christmas to everybody watching this, even those who watch the live, going past Costa Coffee and various nets. So requested by Melissa to drink this drink here. By the way, I forgot to mention we are live pretty much from, of course, Saturday the 24th of December 2022. It is Christmas Eve. You can see there are people here until it closes at 4 o'clock this evening. That's early times. Even the betting shops, 3:30 of Betfred over there, and of course Coral closed at 2 o'clock. I wonder what the times will be next year. It's always going to be varied because they've probably had enough and want to go home. Including Andy over there, who does lovely sausages over there. Do check that out, by the way. Over there. You can't see him, he's hiding. But yeah, Andy does good sausages. Check him out, definitely. But yeah, this is all about this Skinny Latte here. You can see how beautiful it is. It's in a glass, and of course it's not plastic by any means. Although it feels like plastic, but it's actually glass. So if you was to drop it, it won't bounce, basically. This is the main receipt here, you can see, and 56p has gone to the government and police, fire, and all those kind of things, and especially the NHS. Yes, yeah, they've got a pay rise of 56p. There you go, and of course Costa Coffee, Haverhill High Street. Even tells you the date of when it was and what time I was in this shop, and the receipt number and the VAT number as well, because all companies have to be registered by guarantee. So either the government or the NHS can't complain really. It's normally $2.79 if it weren't taxed. We weren't taxed. Just think how cheaper we would get our coffee. But yeah, it's a big difference, isn't it? So that's why it's £3.35, because you add the 56 to go with it. Okay, bit of maths there. And of course, yes, I get confused with it sometimes. It's right, I've got a helper with me. So I paid £5 and I got £1.65 change. What I can apologise for, I apologise for the glaring lights in the background, and of course that's nothing to do with anything I can do my end. It's something to do with the camera. Does not like bright lights kind of thing. I don't know how to alter that on a Samsung phone, which is A03. But anyway, if you know any more details about how to get rid of the background lighting here, do let us know. But anyway, we're not here for that. We're here for the taster. So Melissa and anyone else watching here, I love it. 10 out of 10. But I do think they should reduce the price. Maybe do a refill or something like that to get customers in. It's just an idea that they could do in the future, but whether that's costly or not, I don't know. Especially at the cost of living prices that we're going through right now. I do really feel that they should, or at least could, do a refill to compete with spoons and things like that. But I do like the style that they've created here. And it warms me up. I didn't think it would be any good. I didn't think it was a warm drink. I thought it was like ice cold drink or something like that when I first heard Skinny Latte. But I'll probably have one of these again in the future because I am a huge coffee fan. Maybe they do decaffeinated as well. You have to sort of ask about the remedies on that. There is toilets here, and the reason why I've got this here is very key to success. You need the key to success or you'll end up in pieces. So yeah, no, it's not a game by the way. This is a key that opens most doors here by the way. And it probably opens one that has a baby changing room or something like that. So of course you can buy them online. Of course bus drivers will need these at night because they can use the access to the, I would say, Haverhill toilet, which is only currently open at night, not during the day as much. That's why they're closing for the day. But at night apparently it is open. But you can use the other facilities that are open with this key, which of course is either disability toilet or of course a baby changing toilet. If you really are desperate to go to the toilet, I think it's very handy. I think most people should know about these, and you know, you can buy them online for about £2. So yeah, that's useful. You will never ever ever be able to buy them anywhere else. That's the problem about the localised shopping. That's why it's gone down a little bit. That's one of the reasons anyway. That of course online there's certain stuff you cannot buy in shops. And if they had an eBay shop in the street, that would be great, wouldn't it? An eBay shop in the street to compete with online, which would be fantastic. How many people would go to eBay or Amazon shop? Would they actually do it? Now, if they had what they had online to compete with online, would that damage the online business? I don't know. Because we still have to rely on strikes and things like that with post. I'm already waiting for something now, but it hasn't arrived yet. But yeah, it's only sort of clips for the microphone for touring with us. Sorry, it's all about the actual touring with us channel a bit more, but of course I thought I'd talk about a little bit something different. But of course, it's mainly about this coffee. 10 out of 10 I'm going to give this. Thanks to the request and thanks to the coffee donation as well. I'm trying to sort out the fees of that, but thank you very very much, we do appreciate it. But yes, buy me a coffee is a new thing, I'm trying to work it out at the moment. But yeah, if you do want to buy me one in the future, use GoFundMe because that will go straight to my account anyway. Well, it'll take a few days, but they do take a cut, but of course any site does these days, like Amazon and eBay, that kind of thing. But at the moment, please do use the GoFundMe section, unless it otherwise is stated by us. The reason for this is because we're having a little bit of issues, because we're new to the Buy Me a Coffee site. I'm having problems withdrawing the money. It's not been reviewed properly. Maybe late because of the Christmas, I don't know. Live from Costa Coffee in Haverhill in Suffolk, a unique town. Come over to this town if you haven't been to this town already. Come and say hello to us one day. And Merry Christmas to you and everyone else watching now. Merry Christmas to you all. Love sending out to you all my healing energy, that kind of thing, and have a prosperous new year for 2023. See ya. Cheerio.